Frank Lester's Guys and Dolls is one of the greatest musical hits that Broadway has ever had. When it opened at New York's 46th Street Theater, November 24th, 1950, it was immediately and unanimously acclaimed the season's top musical, and it played 1,194 consecutive performances. Well, now, tonight, Music Makers 59 is going to revisit Guys and Dolls for some of the highlights of the show. And for those of you who weren't fortunate enough to see either the stage show or the movie, the guys in question are some of Damon Runyon's favorite Broadway characters. And the action in the play revolves about them and their girls and the trouble they get into when they cannot choose between the dolls, the dice, and the dough they bet on the horses. So why don't you get yourself a racing form and come along? I'd like you to meet some of the guys. Harry the Horse, Brandy Buckle Bates, Society Max, Nicely Johnson, and Nathan Detroit.
I got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says that the weather's clear. Can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do.
I'm picking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 529. Has chance. This guy says the horse has chance.
If he says the horse has chance.
If a tap, he wins it by a half. This says in the telegraph, great threat, big threat. This guy calls the horse big threat.
And if he say horse big threat.
Paul Revere.
Valentine. We got the horse right here. This is Broadway at night for the Guys and Dolls, their street and their time of day. And the two romances in the show jump and jolt along Broadway just like the traffic, from Lindy's Uptown to the Save a Soul Mission downtown. The first romance concerns Nathan Detroit, a hotshot gambler, and Miss Adelaide, a nightclub beauty who has been trying to marry Nathan for 14 years, but unfortunately, a floating crap game always gets in the way. And the other romance is about Sky Masterson, a very big plunger, and Miss Sarah Brown of the Save a Soul Mission. The romance starts when Sky wins a bet by taking Miss Sarah on a date to Havana, Cuba. Of course, they have a ball, and so does the audience when a slightly tipsy Miss Sarah climaxes the scene with "If I Were a Belle."
Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave.
are two stars of one of the most exciting scenes in the whole show. It occurs in the second act when Sky and the guys float a crap game in a sewer.
Hey, Sky, where are we?
Shut up and keep walking.
Hey, somebody's picking my pocket.
You are probably doing it yourself.
Hey, watch out. What's your step?
It's very dark in here.
Naturally, stupid. It's a sewer.
Hey, this is going to be a real floating game.
You're not kidding. Hey, somebody light a match. Roll the dice. Yeah, roll the dice. 1, 6. 1, 6. Roll. Yeah, roll. Hey, he's getting hot.
Yeah, I'm getting hot.
Roll. Yeah, roll. 7.
I'm gonna let it ride.
You haven't got a chance.
1,000 on the side.
You're talking in a trance. Your luck just died.
Come on, dice, dance.
7.
A winner.
Well, the guys and dolls live happily ever afterward in Runyon Land, but the guys don't change their ways very much. They're still trying to pick a winner.
We got the Whore River.
Valentine!
Everything.
We got the horse.
Right here. Jack Kane and the Music Makers will be back in 1 minute with the high-lows. But right now, this word from our alternate sponsor.
Got a whisker, huh, son? Sunbeam Blade Electric's the answer. I remember when I started shaving. Never really shaved clean till I got a blade shave. But the blade had its drawbacks, too. So I got an ordinary electric shaver. And went back to my blade again. A sharp, clean-shaving blade modernized. Sunbeam added a fine, rounded, protective head and made it electric. A Sunbeam Blade Electric Shave Master. Shaves close as a safety razor, son. Oh, a man's answer to a man's problem. Sunbeam Blade Electric Shave Master.